Hi, everybody. Good Friday evening to you. Welcome to VypeFortBend.com coverage of Fort Bend ISD baseball, and we've got a dandy in District 26A. It is the Travis Tigers, one of two teams that are undefeated in district play, and they are taking on the Elkins Knights, a team that it is at a 3-2 mark, and if the season ended right now, Elkins would be in the playoffs, but they would have to play either Tompkins or Katy, and that's just not what you want to do in round one. Elkins feels like they are just on the cusp of really getting win after win and getting hot here in the important district games. I'm Roger Smith. Glad you're with us, and we're about to bring you the Batter Up Show. Our coverage of VypeFortBend.com baseball. I'm sorry, I just got a little distracted there. Never mind. It's okay. Anyway, our coverage of VypeFortBend.com broadcasts of Fort Bend ISD baseball are brought to you by Xfinity, the future of awesome. Also by First Tire and Automotive. They've got 4 great locations in Fort Bend County, including Katy Cinco Ranch and on Eldridge Road in Sugar Land. And they've got the best prices on tires and great service and all kinds of specials that you will hear about during the broadcast. That's where you need to take your car for service and for getting the best possible tires at the best possible price. We're also brought to you by the Needville Insurance Agency and Archer Volkswagen. We will step aside and be back with our pregame visit with Brent Schmidt, head coach of the Elkins Knights, when we return on VypeFortBend.com.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Learn more about gig speed Wi-Fi and other fast speed options. Get started with Xfinity Internet 50 megabits per second for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. Plus, add Xfinity Mobile and you can save hundreds a year on wireless. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay and 331.22. Restrictions apply. New connect internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and XFi gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares optimized pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
Hello, I'm Gary Horn with Horn Solutions. We agree with energy analysts that the energy market has stabilized. We anticipate significant merger and acquisition activity. Good resources are scarce. Horn Solutions is positioned to assist you in accounting, finance, IT, and supply chain. Our staff can assist you with outsourcing, or we can supply you with resources to join your staff. Visit hornsolutions.net for details.
Gary Horn is a highly successful businessman who has made a huge impact in people's lives, and he loves what he does for a living. That's a big reason why Gary Horn and Horn Solutions support Get a Great Gig. Get a Great Gig is a free job search consultation service that will help you find a job you love, whether it's to make more money or get personal fulfillment in the career of your choice. Email them at getagreatgig@gmail.com or on Twitter at getgreatgigs.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stavanaugh with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
Hey, batter, swing! Oops, should have said driver. We love baseball season at First Tire and Automotive and want to see you swing by for great deals. $50 off brake pad replacement, buy one, get one free windshield wiper blades, $100 off 4 tires or $50 off 2 tires, and save up to $100 on Michelin, Continental, Goodyear, and Hercules tires. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. firsttireandauto.com.
Welcome everybody to the Batter Up Show. We're at 11111 Harlem Road. You can hear the traffic going by in the background, I think. And the sun is going down, and we got a great baseball game ready for you here. The Elkins Knights taking on the Travis Tigers. And it's time to visit with Brent Schmidt, who I just told him he always looks positive. And I know there have to be some very close ball game outcomes recently that just kind of eat at you a little bit. Your team has been right there and lost a couple. Could be 5-0 at this point. So how are you doing in your gut?
You always got to stay positive because, the game is predicated on failure, and it's bound to happen. Like they famously say, you're going to fail 7 out of 10 times and get to the Hall of Fame. So you've got to stay positive. Yeah, we have had some games not go our way, but I like the way we respond to adversity. I like the way that we fight and we compete. That's all we can ask for. That's all I can hope for, and I expect the same tonight against a good Travis team because this is who we need to beat to get where we want to go. So this is a big one for us tonight.
Now you had Sean Kokar start against Ridge Point and basically went all the way 6 innings, and he pitched beautifully, and he only threw 78 pitches. This is a critical game. It's kind of like your team needs to get at least one of the games against Travis or Ridge Point. Getting one against each of them would be great. But is it kind of all hands on deck because you have Adam Wade fresh, Nick Salas fresh, and maybe Kokar for a few?
Absolutely. We're approaching these games this week, these 2 games against Ridge Point and Travis, like playoff games. We're playing it like a 1-game playoff series. And you said the magic word, man. It's all hands on deck. So whoever's getting outs is going to be the guy, And if they're not, it's going to be the next guy up. So that's our approach tonight. We've got to win every pitch, every inning, and just keep fighting. And whoever's getting outs, I think we'll be in a good position come inning number 7.
And it also seems like any Elkins game for us is the Braylon Payne show. It was a rough night the other night, but he got both of your team's hits. What's that boy eating for breakfast?
Well, I guess all the attention from college scouts is really fueling his confidence because, he, call it a bad night for him, and he still had 2 hits, and it was basically our entire offense. So, yeah, it's scary when he has a good night, what he can really do and show everybody. As he goes, we go. So he's been a spark plug. So he's been a godsend to have in the lineup every single day.
And how about Yogi Berra? He said 90% of the game is half mental, but I have seen players that have performed well and shown great promise, and when a bunch of people show up who have, college and professional eyeballs on them, that can make them clutch up and not do as well. But Braylon is thriving on that. What's the secret to that?
Just every day we talk to him. I've got a number of people who are close to him, have great relationships with him, and just trying to keep him grounded. I'm sure it's easy to start, what's the term, kind of feeling yourself a little bit, really starting to get too overly confident, almost cocky. But he is so grounded. He has a great family behind him and great support. Just every single day talking to him and making sure and keeping it real and staying honest with him about expectations and what he can do.
It's really amazing. There's such a fine line between having the confidence you need. You don't want to go overboard with it, but it's just really impressive to see what he's done, and I'm looking forward to seeing what happens tonight. Looks like maybe we have a wind blowing in, so maybe we won't see any long balls. That's a shame. You got some guys who can hit it deep.
Yeah, I don't know why. Just wherever we go, the wind finds itself blowing in. It's like playing out in West Texas this spring. It's been a very, very windy spring, but all we can do is make an adjustment, and that's what our hitters have done a great job. Just trying to climb on top and hit line drives and ground balls and go the other way. Once we get too big and start swinging too long and too big, we're not going to have much success. So we've got to stay within ourselves and have a good approach, and we'll be in good shape come the end.
Well, usually we call this the Batter Up Show. I don't know if we're going to get our turn with Coach Grimm at Travis, but this has been maybe it's been the Brent Schmidt Show. So thank you so much for being a guest on your own show.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate all your hard work.
All right, we'll be back on VypeFortBend.com. It's Elkins and Travis, a game that's big for both. We'll be right back.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Learn more about gig speed Wi-Fi and other fast speed options. Get started with Xfinity Internet 50 megabits per second for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. Plus, add Xfinity Mobile and you could save hundreds a year on wireless. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay and 331.22. Restrictions apply. New Connect Internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig Internet and XFi Gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares optimized pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
Hey, batter, swing! Oops, should have said driver. We love baseball season at First Tire and Automotive and want to see you swing by for great deals. $50 off brake pad replacement, buy one, get one free windshield wiper blades, $100 off 4 tires or $50 off 2 tires, and save up to $100 on Michelin, Continental, Goodyear, and Hercules tires. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. firsttireandauto.com.
I'll never forget the day I decided to go out for the football team. Mr. Banks, the JV football coach and my history teacher, asked me to stay after class. I thought I was in trouble. He said, "Hey, Darius, have you thought about going out for football? I think you'd be great." Fact is, I never played football. Fact is, I never had anyone tell me I'd be great at something. So, with no experience at all, I signed up. And a week later, I padded up and was running drills on the field. I never was great, but playing high school sports was one of the greatest experiences of my life. I was accepted by my teammates, and I learned that when someone believes in you, you can believe in yourself.
Encourage a student you know to take part in a high school sport. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
All right, just about ready to go. Roger Smith along with our producer extraordinaire, Randy Fry, inside the mothership at Vype World headquarters. And here are your starting lineups for the visiting Elkins Knights. Braylon Payne plays center field and will lead it off. He's the straw that stirs the drink, no question about that. Braden Molfetto, the second baseman, bats second. Logan Abedy, the Knights catcher, is batting third. In the cleanup spot, it is shortstop Jacob Binder. Luke Dixon, the DH, batting in place of starting pitcher Nick Salas, will bat in the 5 spot. Batting sixth, it's first baseman Adam Wade. David Martin at third base, and batting seventh for the Knights, Elijah Victorian in left field. He bats eighth, and batting ninth, it's Sean Kokar, the right fielder. And again, as we mentioned, Nick Salas on the mound. And for Travis, Micah Dean in center field leads off. Quentin Hickson is the right fielder, batting second. Batting third, it's Lathan Bazard at third base. Josh Shimon, the catcher, bats in the cleanup spot. Jaden Blaylock is the shortstop, and he bats in the 5 spot. Batting sixth, Parker Whitty at first base. Batting seventh, Nate Gonzalez in left field. McGuire Golson is playing second base and batting eighth. And Jaden Porter is the DH batting ninth in place of starting pitcher Dylan Kinney. By the way, every single player on the Travis varsity roster throws right-handed. So anybody that warms up, you're not going to be bringing any lefty arms. They just simply don't have any. Dylan Kinney has committed to go to Abilene Christian University, and there's another Fort Bend ISD athlete, Sammy Sheelander, a softball player for Kempner, and she is also going to Abilene Christian to play softball. So Elkins against Ridgepoint. Their last time out, the Knights just kind of had it was one of those snake-bit nights. They lost 2-1. They are now 3-2 in their district play, tied for third behind Ridgepoint and Travis, both of which are 5-0. Braylon Payne was 2 for 3 in Tuesday night's game and had an RBI, but that was the only Knights run of the game. He was also picked off base one time. He had the only 2 hits in the game for the Knights. The team had only 3 walks, as it was a masterful pitching performance by Hunter Nichols of Ridgepoint. Sean Kokar, the losing pitcher, despite going 6 innings and giving up only 2 hits, striking out 4 and walking nobody, but he only threw 78 pitches, so he could possibly pitch for the Elkins Knights if they need him. Now Dylan Kinney stands atop the mound. He's an imposing figure, was a good offensive lineman, and now he brings the first pitch to Braylon Payne. He swings away and slices it foul down the left side. Here at Travis, it's 320 feet down each of the lines, 370 feet to the power alleys. The fence is taller in center and 385 feet away. Standing tall in the left-handed box, Payne looks at that one upstairs for a ball. Payne hitting .443, that tops the Knights in average, and his OPS is 1.311. Also leads the team. Looks at a pitch on the outside corner, strike 2, 1-2. Braylon is slugging at .803. He has 27 hits, tied for third, or I should say tied for first on the team in triples, and he sends one down the left field line, but it just slices foul by about a foot. That would have been a double for sure. So he's got the 3 triples, and he's tied with Jacob Binder for the team lead in that category. He's got 4 home runs. That also leads the team, 18 RBIs, and he has scored 18 runs. Knights wearing the road gray pants and the Vegas gold tops with the royal blue numerals and letters. 1-2, chop toward second base. It's McGuire Golson charging and throws out Braylon Payne, and that is a relief for the people rooting for the Travis Tigers.
Up next, Braden Malfetto.
Now it is Braden Malfetto. He's just been a very solid performer at second base for these Knights. He's a right-handed hitter, batting .373 on the year. Kinney rocks and fires. There's a chopper, but it's going to go foul off the right side, and Kinney kind of fell off the mound and looked like he felt a bit awkward. So Malfetto, .439 on base percentage, 19 hits on the season, 3 of those doubles, and he's driven in 8 runs. Righty versus righty. Kinney rocks and brings the 0-1. Curveball up and away. Josh Shimon behind the plate for Travis. Will give you the rest of their defense momentarily. Kinney nods and brings the 1-1. That is fouled out of play to the right. So Shimon the catcher, Parker Whitty at first base, McGuire Golson at second, Jaden Blaylock at short, Lathan Bozard at third base, Nate Gonzalez in left field, Micah Dean in center, and Quentin Hickson in right field for the Tigers. Here comes the 1-2. And that is lined into right field for a base hit. Nice piece of hitting by Braden Malfetto. Going Oppo to get a base hit that sets the table for Logan Abedy. Talk about somebody who is solid, .365 average, .433 on-base percentage. He's got 5 doubles to lead the team, and that's pretty impressive for a catcher. You know, they're not known for their speed. And his 17 RBIs is second on the team only to Braylon Payne. Kenny brings the first pitch, curveball outside, 1-0 on Logan Abedy. It has been one of the windiest springs I ever remember, and the wind continuing to blow in very hard from left center field. Pitch to Abity, and he goes to right field, and it slices, but tracking it and catching it, Quentin Hickson, and he gets it back in quickly. 2 away now for Jacob Binder, the shortstop, and we'll see if they start Braden Malfetto. Have him steal a base. Now, I'm already having instant regret about leaving a certain sweatshirt in my car. And if I come back from the next commercial break out of breath, then you'll know why, because I think I'm going to have to go get it. Binder ready. That pitch is upstairs, and you can tell that Dylan Kinney is throwing smoke out there. Binder at .551 on base percentage leads the team in that category. He's also had 3 2-out RBIs, and the Knights would love for him to get one here. 1-0 pitch. Outside corner strike. Kenny takes a look over at Malfetto, who's taken a pretty lengthy lead, but he's kind of shrinking the lead now. Now Kenny just looks at him and he moves back to the bag. Tigers wearing their home white pants with the red piping on either side. Red jerseys with black letters and numerals outlined in white. Breaking ball, and Binder was waiting on it, but he swung under it. 1-2. Travis has some impressive hit streaks, and we'll talk about those when we get to the bottom of the inning. Swing and a nice spoil on Binder's part. He had to kind of lunge at it, but he fouled it over and to the right. Didn't quite get over the net. Yeah, I'm going to sprint to the car and get my sweatshirt as soon as this half inning is over. Yeah, instant regret. We've all had it. Pitch in the dirt. 2-2. No move by Malfetto. Binder adjusts the batting helmet. Low, slow practice swings. Kenny nods his head. Pitch on the way. There goes Malfetto, and fouled out of play again. Binder's hitting .417, and on most teams that would make you the team leader, but Payne is hitting at the otherworldly .443, and that's against some pretty good competition. Shimon sets up on the outside corner. Here comes another 2-2, down and away. Good eye by Binder. The count is full, so that means Malfetto will absolutely be going on this next delivery. Kenny rocks and brings it upstairs for ball 4, and the Knights have a pair of base runners.
Up next, Luke Dixon.
Now Luke Dixon, the DH. Dixon's hitting .346. He's really settled into the DH role on many of these starting lineups. He's got a .444 batting average with scoring runners in scoring position, and Malfetto is at second base, looking pretty anxious to come home. Nobody holding him to the base. We've still got sunshine all over the field. First pitch to the right-handed hitting Dixon, down and away for a ball. Yeah, that howling wind is coming in strong from left center field, and I hope I am not giving you too much wind noise. And Kenny throws back to second, and the second baseman Golson moved over, but Malfetto was back in. Got a waistband full of dirt already. Dixon ready. Kenny wiggles the ball in his glove and now brings it home, and it's fouled straight back. Anybody for a game time temperature? Don't have it yet. We'll certainly let you know. It's 79 in Round Rock, though. Wonder if Travis could end up there. Here's the 1-1. That's a chopper toward first base, but it goes into foul territory to the right of Jason Slanina, the fixture in the Elkins Knights program. He is the assistant coach. Two umpires tonight. That's the way it is at most all high school baseball games until you reach the third round of the playoffs. Then you have three. You get to the regional final level, there are four. 1-2 the count on Dixon. He steps out. Kenny took a little bit too much time to suit him. Pitch on the way. Runners go. Pitch is high. Throw down to third. Malfetto is safe. Binder moves to second. A double steal by the Knights. And they have two men in scoring position. And as I mentioned earlier in this plate appearance, Luke Dixon hits .444 with runners in scoring position. Still looking for his first two-out RBI of the year. Kenny comes set, brings it. That is upstairs, ball four. Actually, it hit him on the elbow. Just grazed it. And the bases are now loaded.
Up next, Adam Wade.
So Adam Wade is someone with home run power, but there's no way in the world he's going to hit a home run tonight. I mean, the wind is just blowing in too hard. However, if anybody could pull the ball and hit it out, it's somebody who hits lefty, and Adam Wade does. .273 hitter, his slugging percentage .477. Second only to Braylon Payne on the team. He does have 2 home runs on the year. He's got 12 walks. That is tied for the team lead. He crowds the plate from the left-handed box. Kenny goes from the stretch still and right down the middle at mid-thigh at strike one on Adam Wade. Kenny looks over at third. Here comes the pitch, and that is lashed toward first base. No problem for Parker Whitty. He runs to the bag himself, and that'll do it for Elkins. Well, they leave the bases loaded and come away empty. We'll be back with the Travis Tigers coming to bat after this on VypeFortBend.com.
Hello, I'm Gary Horn with Horn Solutions. We agree with energy analysts that the energy market has stabilized. We anticipate significant merger and acquisition activity. Good resources are scarce. Horn Solutions is positioned to assist you in accounting, finance, IT, and supply chain. Our staff can assist you with outsourcing, or we can supply you with resources to join your staff. Visit hornsolutions.net for details.
Gary Horn is a highly successful businessman who has made a huge impact in people's lives, and he loves what he does for a living. That's a big reason why Gary Horn and Horn Solutions support Get a Great Gig. Get a Great Gig is a free job search consultation service that will help you find a job you love, whether it's to make more money or get personal fulfillment in the career of your choice. Email them at getagreatgig@gmail.com or on Twitter at getgreatgigs.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stavanaugh with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
All right, welcome back.
Leading off for the Travis Tigers, number 2.
On the mound for the Knights, it is Nick Salas. 2-2 record, 27 2/3 innings pitched, 20 hits allowed in those innings, 10 runs, 7 of them earned. His ERA is 1.77, and his whip, for those of you in Rio Linda, is 1.34. He starts off against center fielder Micah Dean. First pitch is lashed to left field, and it will be just foul. Oh, man. That was even closer than that foul ball in the top of the first. Travis is 17-3. They've won 6 straight. Micah Dean is on a 4-game hit streak, and he's 8 for his last 13. Right-handed hitter against Nick Salas, who pitches from the stretch all the time. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball, and it's over, but low. So Travis had its last loss to Klein Collins on March 11th, and during the 6-game win streak, they've allowed 5 runs total with 2 shutouts. Dean fouls one off, out of play to the right. Travis has won 8 out of its last 10 games, and the only losses were to Cy Ranch and Collins, and they're both in Region 2. 1-2 the count on Dean. Breaking ball down, 2-2. So you know what? If Travis got a chance to get revenge against Cy Ranch or Klein Collins, that would the only way they could play them would be in Round Rock, and that would be awesome. Salas takes a deep breath, brings the 2-2. And another one down the left field line, but this one is way foul. Now, no doubt about that one, that it's foul. Travis has held its opponents scoreless in 14 of the last 15 innings. They came real close to giving up some runs in the top of the first, but it's still scoreless. Another 2-2 to Dean. Swing and a ground ball towards shortstop. Jacob Binder picks it clean, fires across right on target, and gets the out. 6-3 it goes, one away for Quentin Hickson. Quentin Hickson is hit in 5 straight games. By the way, according to the Class 6A state baseball rankings, and I go with the ones from Diamond Pro, the Texas high school baseball poll that is released every week, Travis is at number 9 in the state. 16-3 is their record. Swing and a miss by Hickson on the first pitch as Salas reached back and brought the heat. Shade has covered home plate, and it's creeping on, and it's kind of splitting the mound there. Salas brings the 0-1. That's down and away, trying to get a chase out of Quentin Hickson, but that was not happening. So on Travis, there's a Hickson, and on Elkins, there's a Dixon. Here's the 1-1. Curveball high. Katie Tompkins is ranked number 1 in the state in that poll I was referring to. They entered the week 17-0. I presume they are now 18-0. Clear Falls is fifth at 21-1. 2-1 pitch, swung on and missed, and the count is even on Quentin Hickson. Katie is at 16-4. Travis, as I mentioned, is 9th, and Ridgepoint 2 spots behind. They are 16-2 and number 11 in the state. Salas brings the 2-2, pitches high, 3-2. And you also have the Alvin Yellow Jackets at 14, Summer Creek at 23rd, and the Woodlands at number 24. Those are all the Greater Houston teams. Here's the 3-2 in the dirt, ball 4. Quentin Hickson is aboard.
Up next to third baseman, number 27, Lathan Bazard.
Now Lathan Bazard, and there are a whole bunch of brother combos who have been through the program at Travis. Lathan's big brother is Landry. Although it was spelled Landre, I wasn't sure whether to call him Landry or Landre. Another right-handed hitter. Salas brings it, and that pitch is way upstairs, kind of slipped out of his hand a bit. Bazard wears the white batting gloves. Salas throws over. Easily back in is Quentin Hickson. He's got the big old oven mitt on the left hand. And he had a batting glove on the right hand, and he just tossed it over to Carter Welch, the base coach. There's a swing and back into the screen. 1-1 the count on Lathan Buzzard. B-U-Z-A-R-D with one Z. They call him Buzzard, but Buzzard is how you say it. There's another throw over, and Hickson dives back in. I'm wondering when the weather is really going to get warm and when the wind is going to calm down a little bit. Here's the 1-1. There goes the runner. And the ball slips out of the mitt of Logan Aberdeen. It's a stolen base for Quentin Hickson. Runner in scoring position now for Buzzard. That pitch was down for a ball, so it's 2-1. Salas looks back at the runner and throws another curveball that again slips out of his hand, and it's now 3-1. Taking plenty of time between pitches. Looks back at second, now brings the 3-1 to Buzzard. Curveball just got a piece and it dribbles over to the right. Now 3-2. Salas taking his time. Looks back at second again. Brings the 3-2. Swung on and missed on the curveball. Abady's going to throw down to first. Gets it to Wade to complete the putout. 2 away on a swinging strikeout, and Hickson stays right where he is. Now it's going to be up to Josh Shimon, who has the longest hit streak of all on this Travis club, 9 straight. During that streak, he's 11 for 26. 423 during his 9-game hit streak. His little brother John is on the team. Another brother connection among the Tigers. Runner in scoring position with 2 away. First pitch to Josh Shimon, and that is lashed to Binder, and he leaps up and makes a brilliant catch. Robbing Shimon not only of a hit, but of an RBI. Perfectly timed leap, and that would be a Sports Center highlight if this was a higher level of baseball. Great job by Jacob Binder, and we'll move on to the second inning. No score between Travis and Elkins on VypeFortBend.com.
Hey, batter, swing! Oops, should have said driver. We love baseball season at First Tire and Automotive and want to see you swing by for great deals. $50 off brake pad replacement, buy one, get one free windshield wiper blades, $100 off 4 tires or $50 off 2 tires, and save up to $100 on Michelin, Continental, Goodyear, and Hercules tires. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. firsttireandauto.com.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
Everybody be with us tomorrow at 11:40 a.m. as we have the Hightower Hurricanes taking on the Terry Rangers. The Hightower Hurricanes, for a long time, really as long as I've been in any way involved in Fort Bend ISD baseball, they haven't even been a viable team. But this year, They had a great pre-district season with 11 wins, and they're hoping to get that going again. They're 1-5 in district play going into a game tonight against Terry. And the first pitch is down and away to David Martin to lead off the second. Dylan Kinney brings the 1-0. Curveball is down and away to Martin, 2-0. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed. Pulled a string on Martin. So Dylan Kinney is not just someone who throws you smoke, who doesn't just say, don't think, meet, let's give him the gas. Now the 2-1, down and away, trying to be a little too fine, and it's 3-1. David Martin hitting .209. And he hits it hard down the third base line, and that is fair. And a long throw gets past the first baseman. Lathan Bazard threw it past Parker Whitty, and it goes into the Travis bullpen. And that allows David Martin to get all the way to second base.
Up next, number 3, Elijah.
I'm thinking maybe we ought to give him a base hit because I think he was going to be safe anyway, but the E5 enables him to get from first to second. And now it's Elijah Victorian. Elijah's hitting .259. He's got a .273 average with runners in scoring position. He lets the first one go by. High and outside for a ball. The left-handed hitting Elijah Victorian. He's got a double and a triple this season and 3 RBIs. Kinney brings it, and it's a bunt. It goes toward third. Kinney picks it up, turns around and throws in time, gets the out, beating Victorian by a step. Nice play by Kinney. Goes 1-3.
Up next, Sean Kokar.
Correction. It was not 1-3, it was 1-4 because McGuire Goldson went over and covered as the first baseman Parker Whitty was crashing. One away, and Sean Kokar comes up. The right fielder for these Elkins Knights, who did a heck of a job on the mound despite taking the loss Tuesday against Ridge Point. First pitch taking, the curveball is in there. 0-1 on Kokar. Swings and misses at a pitch that was probably a little down and away, and it's 0-2. If he can just get something to the outfield pretty deep, that would bring home a run. Here's the 0-2, and he lunged after it. He's really angry with himself. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Swinging strikeout, 2 away.
Now batting.
And back to the top of the order, Braylon Payne. We gave you all of his crazy numbers, and another number that he has that I don't think I mentioned before that leads the team is 2 out RBIs. He's got 6 of them. Logan Abedy has 5. First pitch is a breaking ball, and Payne leaves it alone. Ball, or strike 1. Payne with the red batting gloves. Here comes the 0-1. And he pops it up on the infield and foul ground on the left. Shimon making a run, and he's out of my sight. Obviously, he didn't catch it, or everybody would be cheering over on the first base side. Dylan Kinney also, along with Shimon, and the third baseman for Travis, really made that long run. Kinney with a runner at third brings the 0-2 way outside, and it gets past Shimon, and here comes the run. The Knights are on top, 1-0. David Martin sliding across the plate, so the Knights didn't do it in some real pretty impressive way, but they get a run across the plate. 1-0 in the top of the second. Meanwhile, the count is 1-2 on Braylon Payne as that pitch was way up high. Swing and a miss at the 1-2, and down goes Braylon Payne. He's 0 for 2. Nevertheless, the Knights have struck for a run. They get 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and nobody left on base. We'll proceed to the bottom of the second, and our score is the Elkins Knights 1 and the Travis Tigers 0.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Learn more about gig speed Wi-Fi and other fast speed options. Get started with Xfinity Internet 50 megabits per second for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. Plus, add Xfinity Mobile and you could save hundreds a year on wireless. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay and 331.22. Restrictions apply. New Connect Internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and XFi gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares optimized pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
And we mean everything. We take care of you, so you can take care of business. Office Depot Office Max. Taking care of business.
We want to thank the folks at Office Depot, Southwest Freeway at Williams Trace in Sugar Land. They take care of business every day so we can bring you Fort Bend County sports every week. With the Travis Tigers trailing the Elkins Knights 1-0, starting the bottom of the second, it's Jaden Blaylock to lead off. He takes the first pitch for a strike from Nick Salas, and the next pitch is lined into left field, and that is a fair ball. Rolling into foul territory, and a great job over there. It was Elijah Victorian who got the ball back in quickly, so that limits Blaylock to a single, but now the Tigers can try and get something going with the bottom half of their order. Now it's Parker Whitty, who has hit in 3 straight games. Parker Whitty, left-handed hitter. So I mentioned that none of the Travis Tigers throw with the right arm, but they do have some guys that swing lefty. I'm saying all Travis Tigers throw with the right arm, no lefty throwers, but a few lefty hitters. Slightly open stance for Whitty. Salas looks back at Blaylock, brings the pitch down and away. Abity moves over like a goalie and keeps it from going under. One nothing the count on Parker Whitty. Salas delivers the curveball, check swing, it's a ball, throw down by Abity, gets his man. Jaden Blaylock tagged right in the face by the second baseman Malfetto. And he'll go on back to the dugout trying to reclaim his dignity. I think I said that it was Malfetto, the second baseman, who caught it. I believe it was Binder. Meanwhile, back in the batter's box, it's now 2-1 on Parker Whitty. So score that 2-6 on the caught stealing for the first out. Bases clean. The 2-1. Whitty started to go, but he took a pitch on the inside half of the plate. 2-2. Salas takes the deep breath. You can see the shoulders go way up and then quickly down. Here's the 2-2. Fouled out of play on the left, although Abedy gives it a look. Salas still out of the stretch. The 2-2. Inside corner, called strike 3, and down goes Parker Whitty. 2 away.
Now batting,
second strikeout for Nick Salas. And now Nate Gonzalez, the left field. And the first pitch is a foul tipper that goes back to the backstop. Salas ready to bring the 0-1. Breaking ball away. Nice job holding up by Nate Gonzalez. Here's the 1-1. That is a high fly ball to Victorian in left field going back, but now he comes back in as the wind knocks it down. The wind was his friend. And that's the third out. So it's not really a 1-2-3 inning. However, you have a situation in which the pitcher faces the minimum. Nick Salas doing well for Elkins. The Knights lead it 1-0 as we go to the third on VypeFortBend.com.
Hey, batter, swing! Oops, should have said driver. We love baseball season at First Tire and Automotive and want to see you swing by for great deals. $50 off brake pad replacement, buy one, get one free windshield wiper blades, $100 off 4 tires or $50 off 2 tires, and save up to $100 on Michelin, Continental, Goodyear, and Hercules tires. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. firsttireandauto.com.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
Leading off for Elkins, number 11, Braden Malfetto.
Braden Malfetto to lead it off for the Knights in the top of the third. After Malfetto, it'll be Logan Abedy and Jacob Binder. Dylan Kenny, the big right-hander, brings it. Burns off the outside corner with the first pitch. 0-1 on Malfetto, who got a single in the first. Made it all the way to third, but they couldn't get him home. Looks at a breaking ball. That's away. 1-1. Malfetto ready. Kenny brings it. Outside. Good eye by Braden. Steps out. Not long, but not briefly either. Now back in. Swings at the 2-1. That's to short center field. Going out, it's the shortstop. It's Jaden Blaylock making the call and making the play. 1 out. Now Logan Abedy, who lined out hard to right field his first time. Slightly open stance, right-handed hitter. First pitch swinging, and it's a ground ball right up the middle into center field for a hit. Micah Dean gets the ball back in.
Now batting, Jacob Binder.
That's the third hit so far for the Knights. And Abedy is replaced by a pinch runner. That's Daniel Lopez. Lopez, by the way, is 1 for 3 in stolen bases. Jacob Binder, who walked and stole a base in the first inning, comes up. Kenny looks over at first base in a very slow, soft toss over to Parker Whitty. You know, something I've noticed, some teams will do a live game changer page at ball games and others won't. And nobody's doing one at this game, so I'm just gonna save the data, you know, and turn it off. There was a pitch by Kenny. It was a ball, 1-0. Here's another one, down and away as he works to Jacob Binder. Kenny taking his time between pitches. Ready for the 2-0. Binder takes away, and it's 3-0. The first time that Dylan Kenny has gone to a 3-0 count. We will have Hightower and Terry tomorrow. Noon first pitch, batter up show at 11:40 a.m. Here's the 3-0. We'll see if Binder gets the green light. Kenny kicks and comes home. Bounces in past Shimon, and that enables Lopez to get to second, but it was ball 4 anyway. He was going to second anyway.
Up next,
so now runners at first and second for Luke Dixon. Hit by a pitch in his first trip to the batter's box. And the veteran catcher Josh Shimon goes out to talk to his pitcher Dylan Kenny. In fact, there's going to be an infield conference. Head coach Rick Grimm is coming out of the dugout for these Travis Tigers, and it gives me a good chance to tell you what else we're doing after we do that game tomorrow between Hightower and Terry. On Tuesday night, we have softball, Ridge Point against Austin. 6 o'clock first pitch, and I hope I can do a batter up show, but it's not easy to do when the game starts at 6, so we'll just do the very best we can. And then on Wednesday, you won't want to miss it, it's Travis against Ridge Point. Will both teams still be undefeated in district when they play each other on Wednesday night? I don't know, I don't care, but when Ridge Point and Travis play each other in anything, I gotta watch. It's always some of the best that Fort Bend ISD has to offer. So the Mound Conference is broken up. And you've got Daniel Lopez back to second base, Jacob Binder back to first, Luke Dixon stands in. No action in the Travis bullpen, just in case you're wondering. Top of the third, 1-0 Elkins, but the Knights are threatening to score more. And there's a pitch on the outside corner, strike 1 to Luke Dixon. As we mentioned, when he came up with runners in scoring position before, his average is .444 in those situations. Down and away for a ball, and a throw down almost gets Lopez, but the shortstop Blaylock is unable to catch it. It kind of, you know, if you were throwing, if this was kickball, then Daniel Lopez would be out, you know, when you can throw at the runner and actually get an out. Somebody brought their dog. Hey, dog. 1-1 is the count to Dixon. Big lead by Lopez. Scurries back to the bag, now takes the lead again. Meanwhile, Kenny keeps his eyes on his catcher. Brings it to Dixon. And a late swing and just got a piece of it. It trickles back to the backstop, 1-2. By the way, something that we're hoping we get a chance to do during this game is a live in-game interview with one of the best softball players in the state of Texas, Ariel Kowalewski. I've talked to her people. That means her mom. And hopefully after Ariel is done with the softball game she's playing right now, or the one that's just ended recently, hopefully she'll join us. Kenny turns around and throws back to second. Lopez is back in standing. Kenny ready to bring the 1-2 to Dixon. Breaking ball just missed upstairs, and the Travis Tigers fans and Kenny wanted the call, but it's 2-2. The wind is dying down a little bit, but still coming in pretty strong from left center. Here's the 2-2. That is a called strike 3 at the letters. Second out of the inning. Lopez still leading off the second. Binder still at first. And it's up to Adam Wade, who grounded out to first base his first time up. Wears the royal blue socks very high. And I don't want to, I hesitate to say this, but he's kind of built like a left-handed hitting Aaron Judge. But I bet he doesn't strike out at nearly the rate that Judge does. And he's a lefty hitter. Now the wind picking up again. As soon as I said it was dying down, it picks up again. First pitch to Wade. Leaves it alone. Tailing fastball misses. 1-0. Wade really crowding the plate from the left-handed box. Here comes the 1-0. And just got a little piece of it. Dribbles and bounces off the front of the Travis dugout. Bright red fence here at Travis with the big gray T in each of the power alleys, and Travis in an arc in white letters over that gray T. The 1-1, high pop-up on the middle of the infield. It's the shortstop Blaylock calling, taking over about 10 feet to the left of the mound. Makes the catch, and Elkins is turned away. However, going to the bottom of the third, they still lead it over Travis. This is VypeFortBend.com.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stavanaugh with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or NeedvilleInsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
Hello, I'm Gary Horn with Horn Solutions. We agree with energy analysts that the energy market has stabilized. We anticipate significant merger and acquisition activity. Good resources are scarce. Horn Solutions is positioned to assist you in accounting, finance, IT, and supply chain. Our staff can assist you with outsourcing, or we can supply you with resources to join your staff. Visit hornsolutions.net for details.
Gary Horn is a highly successful businessman who has made a huge impact in people's lives, and he loves what he does for a living. That's a big reason why Gary Horn and Horn Solutions support Get a Great Gig. Get a Great Gig is a free job search consultation service that will help you find a job you love, whether it's to make more money or get personal fulfillment in the career of your choice. Email them at getagreatgig@gmail.com or on Twitter at getgreatgig.
Stepping in for Travis, it's McGuire, Golson, and they don't start playing the walk-up music until he's already in the batter's box and the ball is about to leave the hand of the starting pitcher for these Elkins Knights, Nick Salas. The pitch was a strike, and the next pitch bounces in. By the way, the reason that they started playing the walk-up music late is because it kind of died. You know, it was the minute the music died a couple of minutes ago during the break, and now they got it going again. 1-1 pitch off the end of the bat, sprayed foul on the right side. Now we do have some activity in the Travis bullpen. And the pitcher who's warming up is facing me, and the smaller numbers are facing me, so don't know who it is just now. Curveball is outside, and it's 2-2 on McGuire Golson. Sounds like a character from a book. Here's the 2-2. That is in foul ground on the right behind first base. Wade giving chase, long run, dives, and he got it! Oh man, a sparkling play by Adam Wade. And I don't know which one was better, the line drive that Binder speared a couple of innings ago, or that Adam Wade catch of a foul pop-up. Oh, that was amazing.
Now batting Jaden Porter.
Now Jaden Porter comes up, and he is the DH, batting for Dylan Kinney. Breaking ball burns off the outside corner, a beauty from Nick Salas, and it's strike one. Here comes Salas's next pitch, breaking ball, and it's in there for strike two. Nick Salas has to be really encouraged by that great defensive play by Adam Wade. Thanks to that, one out, base is empty, and now a pop-up on the right side. Wade in foul territory, and now it's Abity who gives it a chase, and it hits several feet up the net. And he just has to slide into the fence. He's okay. By the way, I need to say something to my producer extraordinaire, Randy Fry. Here's the 0-2 pitch, bounces in. No way that Jaden Porter was going to chase that one. 1-2. Pitch on the way and fouled back into the net. Randy, my thing is, you're not hearing a problem, but I have decided to fade my microphone and my audio up and down rather than mute it, because when I mute it, it activates the auxiliary mic and you get that extra sound that we don't want our listeners to hear between innings. 1-2, down and away, now 2-2 on Jaden Porter, who's hanging in there. All hands on deck for Elkins. They really need this one. Nick Salas will go as far as he can. There's a foul ball over the screen, and it goes all the way to the auxiliary football / soccer field. You have some ball games, especially if the wind is right, and it is right now, where you could get more than half a dozen baseballs over on that field. Here's the 2-2, down and away. Gets under Abity and rolls to the screen, and the count goes full on the number 9 hitter, Jaden Porter. I was going to give you a temperature a little while back, and I never followed through on that. Salas brings the 3-2, down and away for ball 4. Jaden Porter works a walk.
Now batting center fielder number 2, Micah Dean.
Thank you, Randy. Oh, smooth criminal, I get it. All right, Micah Dean, top of the order with one out and the runner at first. That's Jaden Porter. Dean grounded out to shortstop his first time, and time is called, so Brent Schmidt, the head coach of Elkins, can talk to the home plate umpire about second something. They appear to be looking at a lineup card. Not sure what it's about. I don't think that there have been any changes. Abity is the catcher for Elkins. Wade at first base. Malfetto at second. Binder at short. Martin at third. And across the outfield left to right, Victorian, Payne, and Kokar. Now the pitch to Dean. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Snap throw down to first, but Porter back in. Standing. Infield at double play depth. 0-1 the count on Micah Dean. Now a quick throw over. Porter dives back in as Wade applies the tag. Wade likes to apply the tag in such a way that you know he's there. Just a little love tap there. The passive aggressive kind. 0-1 pitch, curveball fouled into the light and into the darkness. Or I guess I should say, as the Moody Blues would say, the gathering gloom. Although we do have mostly blue skies up there. No threat of rain. There is a bit of a rain chance tomorrow for that Hightower Terry game. Another throw over and Porter dives back in.
Strong right hand.
Micah Dean ready for the 0-2. Here it comes. Breaking ball. He hits it down the left field line. Twisting foul and out of play. So I'm wondering if a little bit later on, will we have the in-game interview with the great Ariel Kowalewski, Tigers softball player? Don't know. But we continue. There's a pitch, curveball, called strike 3 on the outside corner, and Nick Salas looking good. That's his second called strikeout and his third overall. Now Quentin Hickson with 2 outs and that runner at first base. Salas brings it, swung on and missed. Actually, it was a foul tip right under the bottom part of the barrel of the bat. Between the slats of the outfield fence, you can kind of see headlights along Harlem Road. I wonder if that's a distraction. 0-1, breaking ball in the dirt, no chase, and the count is 1-1. Hickson kind of whirly birds the bat. Now he's ready. Salas brings the 1-1, down and away. Abity makes the catch, throws to first. Ball bounces off of Wade's chest. For a moment he couldn't find it, but Porter's not going anywhere. So we have 4 games next week. We've got the softball between Ridgepoint and Austin on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, it's the big matchup between Travis and Ridgepoint baseball. 2-1 pitch, swung on and missed. A beauty by Salas. The bottom just dropped out of it. And the count is 2-2. Salas steps off. He wants Abity to go through the signs again. And now Salas steps off again, and this is because Quentin Hickson decided to step out of the batter's box. Can't we all just get the game along? Here's the 2-2. Check swing, and it was just high. Salas can't believe it. His hat blew off as he delivered the pitch and dropped his head in disbelief. So the count is now full, and that means that Porter's going to get a head start on the next delivery. Salas looks over at first base, brings the 3-2, and it is ball 4. And you know, Porter did not go. He should have been going on 3 and 2 with 2 outs.
Number 27, Lathan
But
Bazar.
it ends up being of no consequence because second walk of the inning moves Hickson over to first, and it pushes Porter to second, and now Lathan Bazard. He was Salas's first strikeout victim in the first inning. And we have more baseball next week besides the Tuesday-Wednesday thing. First pitch is a breaking ball to Bazard, and it's down for ball 1. The Saturday game is going to be Kempner at Foster, I believe. Yeah, that's right. Kempner at Foster next Saturday. Fastball on the, just missed the outside corner. 2-0 on Lathan Bazard with runners at first and second. 2 outs. Bottom of the third. Travis is trailing Elkins 1-0. Salas looks back at second. Looks back again, now brings it. And that's a line drive to center field. Coming on is Payne. Picks it up on 2 hops. Makes a strong throw home. And Abity tags him out at the plate. A beautiful firing throw. A frozen rope from Braylon Payne to Logan Abity. And that guns down Porter at the plate. How about that? You know, we saw Sean Kokar get an outfield assist in our Tuesday night broadcast about 10 days ago when the Knights beat Dulles. Boy, that was amazing, and the Knights are fired up, but their lead is only 1 run. So we're a long way from done, but we have played 3. The Knights on top, 1-0.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Learn more about gig speed Wi-Fi and other fast speed options. Get started with Xfinity Internet 50 megabits per second for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. Plus, add Xfinity Mobile and you could save hundreds a year on wireless. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay.
Okay, our little commercial player thing just dropped out, but that's not a problem. I'll just start it up again. And there it is. But, you know, we're already back here, and Travis is warming up, and we're ready to get the game resumed anyway. So you'll hear from our friends at Comcast at the next half inning. All right, so for the visiting Elkins Knights, 1 run on 2 hits. And for Travis, no runs on 1 hit. And a beautiful defensive play to end the bottom of the third as Braylon Payne in center field for the Elkins Knights. He's got a howitzer connected to his right shoulder, and he fired the ball home, and Logan Abity tagged out the Travis runner, and that ended the threat. Now Josh Shimon. Hold on a second, sorry. Forgot to turn my scorebook over. And we all know how painful that can be. David Martin leading off against Dylan Kinney. 0-1 the count after a foul ball. The second pitch is high. That evens the count 1-1. Kinney rocks and fires. Breaking ball just missed away. Maybe it was high also. To David Martin, third baseman for the Elkins Knights. Kinney brings the 2-1. Martin swings and a line drive into left field. Base hit played on a hop by Nate Gonzalez and a very solid single. You could tell by the sound that he made great contact there. Elijah Victorian. He put down a bunt his last time and successfully moved David Martin over, and that led to David Martin scoring the only run of the game so far, and now it is David Martin who's on at first base. Martin 2 for 2. Victorian swings the first pitch, and there goes Martin. The throw down by Shimon will not get him because it rolled in. It was borderline on time, but the shortstop Blaylock had to lean way off to the first base side to try and make the catch, and he never caught it clean. Now Victorian has an 0-1 count. Little lefty hitter facing big old Dylan Kinney. Squares to put a bunt down, but withdraws the bat, and it's 1-1 as the pitch is outside. So I'm trying to think of who we have next Friday. It might actually be Travis and Austin. And another squaring around the bunt, and the bat is pulled back before the pitch gets there. And the count is 2-1 on Victorian. Hi, Ariel Kowalewski is here, and we'll talk to her momentarily. There's the bunt down. Kinney is going to look at third, and then he turns around too late to throw anyone out at first base. So now Elkins, leading by a score of 1-0, has a little something going. Sorry, I clunked the microphone. I was not sure if you were going to come see us, Ariel, but thank you very much for being with us. How did the game go that you played this afternoon against Austin? And this is a perfect time to ask you that because the Tigers are having a mound conference.
I would say it went pretty well. We did well as a team. We just needed to make more adjustments quicker as the game went by and just make quicker adjustments.
By the way, I want to thank your mom for bringing you by. I'm sure you have other things to do besides just icing your arm. So for those who don't know, the Travis Tigers girls are undefeated in district play. You're really rolling, and we were at the game against Ridgepoint, and it's got to feel pretty good to go to the hardscrabble streets of Siena and put a beat down on the Panthers.
Yes, it was very exciting for us.
Well, I've been thinking about ways to describe what you can do on a softball field. You're kind of a force of nature. I can't figure out if you're a better pitcher or a better position player. What do you think you're better at?
Well, to be honest, I'm a catcher. I love catching. I've always loved catching. I just work hard everywhere they put me. I want to be on the field. I'll do my best everywhere they put me.
Sean Kokar, right-handed hitter, facing Dylan Kinney with runners at the corners and nobody out. And the first pitch is bunted. Kinney dives for it, and it bounces off his chest. Again, everybody's going to be safe, and a run comes home. Another run comes home as David Martin scores. He has scored the only 2 runs in this game. Beautiful bunt by Kokar, and Kinney, you know, he's a very agile big guy. He's an offensive lineman, and he kind of dived at the ball and thought he could smother it, but it rolled away from him. And so now it's back to the top of the order, Braylon Payne, and you have runners at first and second. Victorian is at second, and Kokar is at first. Payne, who threw out a runner at the plate just moments ago, takes a strike to begin the at-bat. So I understand you're going to Florida.
Yes, sir.
Well, I love the state of Texas. I'm not going to try to talk you out of it, but I'll ask you about something that shows you're a Florida girl already. Hard ground ball to second, and it's off of Golson. And it gets into right field, and a throw home, and safe! Safe! Elijah Victorian was able to score because Josh Shimon bobbled the throw that came in. It came in on a hop, and he couldn't get control of it. And all of a sudden, it is 3-0. The Knights are on top. And after the dust settles, Braylon Payne, safe on an error, ends up at first base. And you have Kokar moving to second, and a second run comes in. Okay, so On the back of your ponytail when you play softball, you have a flower. And after this next pitch, I'm going to ask you what it means. Braden Malfetto swings the first pitch, fouled back. What does the flower mean?
Yes, sir. The sunflower in Florida. So whenever I went to Florida, I always noticed the sunflower. They wear the sunflowers for, they have girls that had cancer back then, and their favorite flower were sunflowers. And over time, they just came like there was like a pink one and a yellow one. And then so it just represents those girls that had cancer.
Well, that's a great cause, and that's wonderful. And I did notice that, and I'm not an expert on flowers, but I couldn't tell what kind it is. But it's a sunflower, but there's a gem in the middle, right?
I made it myself.
That's beautiful. Very nice. Braden Malfetto takes a curveball, and it is strike 2 from Dylan Kinney. Still nobody out as Elkins continues to move runners around the diamond. Next pitch on the way, breaking ball, and Malfetto checks his swing. It's now 1-2. So maybe in addition to the flower, you could add a gator tooth. You know? Yeah, that would be great.
That would be cool.
That would be very intimidating for your opponents. So you're just a junior.
Yes.
And something your mom told me about, and I like it when people correct me. I mean, it's not the most fun thing in the world. There's a hard ground ball to the right side. It's off the glove of Golson. That's going to score another run as Victorian scores. It is 3-0. Payne goes to third, and we're going to have to give Braden Malfetto a base hit there, wouldn't you say, Ariel? Because that was way.
Yes, sir.
He ran a long way to his left,
yes,
and
sir.
he just he almost got it. He made a great effort. But that went into right field, and now Logan Abity comes up, and we still have nobody out. Okay, so I inadvertently said on the broadcast the other night that there was a split of the 2 games between Travis and Ridgepoint in softball last year. But actually the Tigers swept the Panthers.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So your mom very adeptly pointed out that Ridgepoint has not beaten Travis in softball at the varsity level since you started playing. Now, granted, there was the 2020 year where we didn't get to see what you could have done as a freshman. But, well, now you're a part of the picture. And by the way, we're going to have a pitching change. And so that gives us more time to talk to Ariel. So undefeated in district play, I want you to know we will broadcast the game when you play Ridgepoint again, because that's fantastic. And so you have a game coming up against George Ranch.
Yes, sir.
And I think on 1 week from tonight, you're going to be playing Bush. So we won't be broadcasting either of those games. But, you know, it's kind of one of those situations where if you didn't start at 6 o'clock, we would do more softball games. But not to worry, playoffs are coming. So is there anything that you want to tell people about the Travis Tigers softball team and the team's plans, what you plan to accomplish as we move along in the spring of 2022?
We want to win district this year, and we also want to make it as deep as we can in the playoffs. Last year we made it 3 rounds, and this year we're trying to go even further than that, just trying to do our best, give 100% every time. I believe we're a very fun team to watch. We like to have fun, and we're always cheering, and we're always really loud, and we love to have our fans out to come and watch.
Well, I remember that very long, rainy Friday night at Cy Woods, followed by a very rainy Saturday at Cy Woods. That was a great playoff victory. And I think the next round was where you were unable to.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. So you made it to the
third
round?
Third round, yes.
Third round. Okay. Well, let's go to the 4th and beyond.
Yes, sir.
This year. What do you say?
Yes, sir.
Well, thank you very much, Ariel, for coming by.
No problem.
What's that? Oh, only 16 strikeouts. Why didn't you get more?
I'm sorry.
By the way, did Austin score?
No.
Okay. So it's like they used to say in the movie Caddyshack, you'll get nothing and like it. All right. Well, they can keep practicing, and Travis will do the same. Thank you so much,
Thank
Ariel.
you.
And by the way, it is Kowalewski, right?
Yes.
Okay. I have a friend who spells his last name the exact same way, but it's Kowalewski. So thank you very much, and we'll be bugging you as the season rolls on.
Okay.
Thank you so much. All right, I'll put the microphone back in the ice chest, and here we go. The inning continues for the Elkins Knights, who now lead it by a score of 4-0. As Sean Kokar just came in on that single by Malfetto. And now Logan Abity comes up. He lined out hard to right field, but then he got a single in the third. So he's 1 for 2. And the new pitcher is Parker Whitty. Comes over from first base. First pitch swinging, ground ball on the left side. Foul. 0-1 on Logan Abity. The wind very much the same. Parker Whitty, a right-hander, just like everyone else on the Travis varsity team, brings the 0-1, and it's a ground ball up the middle. Could be 2. Blaylock steps on second, throws to first in time. 2 valuable outs. However, on the play, Braylon Payne comes home with a run that makes it 5-0 Elkins. So now the bases are empty, 2 away. Score that double play, 6-3. And now Jacob Binder. He has walked twice. Looking at Parker Whitty for the first time. Dylan Kinney is now playing first base. The two just switched places, and the first pitch slips out of Josh Shimon's mitt and just missed the outside corner. 1-0. Whitty looks over the top of his glove, pitches out of the windup. Outside with that second delivery, and it's 2-0. Jacob Weir's number 1. Swing and a foul ball back through the grass and rolled to the backstop. 2-1. Whitty shakes off a sign. Shimon gives him the one he wants. Then is fouled off to the right. Whitty is bringing the heat, and sometimes you're seeing batters foul it over to the right. The right-handed hitters unable to get around on it. Here comes the 2-2. Down and away, 3-2 with 2 outs, but no base runners. Travis undefeated in district, but now they fall behind 5-0. Binder swings and misses at the high heat, and that will do it for the Elkins Knights in this top of the 4th. However, they push 4 runs across the plate. And now the Travis Bats have to go to work, but so far Nick Salas has not given them anything. We'll be back on VypeFortBend.com.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Learn more about gig speed Wi-Fi and other fast speed options. Get started with Xfinity Internet 50 megabits per second for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. Plus, add Xfinity Mobile and you could save hundreds a year on wireless. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay and 331.22. Restrictions apply. New Connect Internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig Internet and XFi Gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares optimized pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
We see all you do to get work done, whether it's keeping your office clean or redesigning your space for 3 or 300. Our business is to keep business going. Buy online and pick up in store, or get free next business day shipping at Office Depot, Office Max, and OfficeDepot.com.
For the Travis Tigers.
We want to thank the folks at Office Depot, Southwest Freeway at Williams Trace in Sugar Land. They take care of business every day so we can bring you Fort Bend County sports every week. The Elkins Knights on top of the Travis Tigers, 5-0. As we go to the bottom of the 4th, it's Josh Shimon to lead off. Then it'll be Jaden Blaylock and Parker Whitty. Nick Salas for Elkins has gone all the way, only allowed 1 hit and a breaking ball in there for a called strike on Josh Shimon. He lined out to shortstop, and Jacob Binder made a beautiful play where he looked like he had a vertical jump of about 36 inches. There's a ground ball, foul off the left side. And quickly, Shimon is down 0-2. Shimon with a 9-game hit streak, trying to make it 10. But Salas has been very stingy to this point. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball just missed down and in. And good discipline by Shimon. Or you might say he knew he couldn't hit it. He just kind of had to let it go by and hope it was called a ball, which it was. Salas out of the stretch as always. Breaking ball just missed the outside corner, and little grimace from Salas as he didn't get that call. Shimon taking a little more time, maybe trying to break up Salas's rhythm. The 2-2 swung on and missed. Oh, that was a big nasty hook. One away.
Now batting for the Travis Tigers, the shortstop, number 7, Jaden Blaylock.
Fourth strikeout for Salas, and now it's Jaden Blaylock. Blaylock got a single in the second to lead off that frame, but he was eventually caught stealing. Salas rocks and brings one, and off the end of the bat, rolls back to hit the chain link backstop, as you heard. Salas spits, now comes set, brings the 0-1. Breaking ball in there, and he's really got it working. The breaking ball is at his command. Outfield plays Blaylock straight away. 0-2 swung on and missed. Abity has to dig it out of the dirt, throws to Wade at first. And the first two batters strike out here in the bottom of the fourth. And it's strikeout number 5 for Salas. Parker Whitty 0 for 1 with a looking strikeout his first time. Left-handed swinger. Started the game as the first baseman. Now he is the pitcher for the Travis Tigers. Salas brings it, and a bunt attempt off the left side trickles into foul ground. Elkins has stretched its lead out with 4 runs in the top of this inning. And the Travis fans are pretty quiet. Salas brings the 0-1. Swung on and missed. A lot of encouragement coming out of that Elkins dugout. They feel the momentum and really gaining confidence in their pitcher. Salas certainly gaining confidence in himself. Outside target set up by Abity. 0-2 on the way, but the pitch was inside. And Salas, I think, I don't know if he was upset with himself for missing the target or if he was upset that he didn't get the call. Here comes the 1-2. That's down and in, just over the toenails of Parker Whitty. Now the outfield has adjusted and they play Whitty to pull it a little bit. Salas brings the 2-2 in there. Called strike 3, and Salas strikes out the side. Elkins feeling good about themselves. We have played 4 innings. The Knights on top of the Tigers, 5-0 on VypeFortBend.com.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
Hey, batter, 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 swing! Oops, should have said driver. We love baseball season at First Tire and Automotive and want to see you swing by for great deals. $50 off brake pad replacement, buy one, get one free windshield wiper blades, $100 off 4 tires or $50 off 2 tires, and save up to $100 on Michelin, Continental, Goodyear, and Hercules tires. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. firsttireandauto.com.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stavanaugh with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
They really play good oldies here at Travis. Pat Benatar, the queen of rock and roll, or one of them anyway. Freddie Mercury was another. Luke Dixon to lead off for the Elkins Knights, who lead 5-0. Adam Wade and David Martin to follow. And Travis has made another pitching change. He brought in Parker Whitty briefly, but now he's been replaced, and the new man out there is McGuire Golson. And I will tell you that I love to give stats because baseball is one of those stat-driven games. But I just, Coach Richard Grimm and his assistant Carter Welch sent me stats, but sometimes when they're on a phone screen and you're spinning plates, figuratively speaking, and you're just trying to, keep everything straight, you can't really read stats off of a phone screen. So I don't know if I'll be able to do anything as far as giving you stats for McGuire Golson. But what I can tell you is the Ridge Point Panthers are leading Bush 7-0 after 4 innings. By the way, at second base, it is Micah Dean. At shortstop, still Blaylock. McKinney still is at first base. And Dean was in center field. I'm not sure who is out there now. Maybe one of the Travis dads can tell me between innings. All right, Luke Dixon hit by a pitch and struck out. And he gets the first look at McGuire Golson. But he steps out before the first pitch comes. So here's the pitch. That is down the right field line, twisting into foul ground, and it almost goes inside the tarp tube. It is a chilly evening, and I noticed that a lot of fans have come to this game perhaps a bit underdressed. Or maybe I'm just overly sensitive to the cold. The 0-1 pitch is a breaking ball, and Dixon held up. He almost went after it. It's 1-1. From the windup, Golson comes home with it. Downstairs, over but low, and Shimon dug it out. Dixon ready for the 2-1. Golson brings it, and it's a high chopper, and Golson will underhand it to Dylan McKinney at first base. That gets the out, 1 away. Score it 1-3. And now Adam Wade. Ground out to first base in the first, and a pop-up on the infield in the second, or the third rather. Bangs the barrel of the bat on his right spike. Crowding the plate from the left side. Here comes the pitch. Golson brings him a curve, but it's down and in. Ball one. You may have heard Dylan Kinney's dad helping the umpire. Swing and a ground ball towards short. Scooped up, and the throw is going to pull Kinney off the bag. Blaylock had to hurry his throw a bit, and that's going to be a throwing error, and Adam Wade reaches. All right, so I did mention that Adam Wade was crowding the plate from the left-handed box, and that's what Dylan McKinney's dad is letting the umpire know, but no call is made, and now David Martin comes in. He scored the first two Knights runs, and now Elkins leads it 5-0. Here's the pitch. Ground ball, foul outside of third. Martin with a pair of singles. Adam Wade doesn't steal bases very often. However, he is 2 for 3 on those attempts this year. The 0-1 gets underneath Shimon, and Wade is going to get to second without stealing it. He turns second, thinks about going to third, but Shimon picks it up, and that's all it's going to be. So looked like a pass ball. So Martin, who's 2 for 2, has been one that the Knights have driven home, and now he can drive home a run himself with a runner in scoring position. Martin's average with batters in scoring or runners in scoring position is .304. Shimon went out to talk to Golson. Now we're ready to resume. 1-1 the count on David Martin with a runner at second. That's Adam Wade. Here comes the 1-1. Again, it's downstairs, and it's 2-1. We've had a constant wind blowing in from left center field, and it has lightened up at least a little bit. I think it's probably at the lowest speed that it's been. Check swing by Martin, called strike, and it's 2-2. On this chilly evening, the umpires are allowing the pitchers to lick their fingers, which Golson just did to get the optimum grip, but now Golson steps off. Long look in by Golson, gets the sign he wants. Here comes the 2-2. Martin takes a called third strike, and down he goes. First strikeout for Golson since coming on at the top of this inning. Two away, and now Elijah Victorian will try to get Wade home from second. He put down a successful sacrifice bunt in his first trip. Came around to score during the rally in the fourth. First pitch swinging, high pop up towards second base. And that'll be an easy play for Micah Dean. Makes the catch with two hands. And that'll do it for the Elkins Knights. They come up with no runs on no hits, one error, one man left on base, and will proceed to the bottom of the fifth inning. It is Elkins 5 and Travis nothing on VypeFortBend.com.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Learn more about gig speed Wi-Fi and other fast speed options. Get started with Xfinity Internet 50 megabits per second for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. Plus, add Xfinity Mobile and you could save hundreds a year on wireless. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay and 3/31/22. Restrictions apply. New Connect Internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and XFi gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares optimized pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stabenow with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
Okay, back to action. The Travis Tigers trying to cut into this 5-0 Elkins lead. Nate Gonzalez leading it off. It's the 7, 8, 9 hitters due for the Tigers after Gonzalez, McGuire, Golson, and Jaden Porter are due. We'll see if Coach Rick Grimm makes a change. Breaking ball in there from Nick Salas, who's been masterful tonight, handcuffing Travis on only 1 hit through 4 innings. And brings another hook and another swinging strikeout. He has struck out 4 in a row. Woo! Nobody has done this to the Travis Tigers since they were playing pre-district games.
Up next, the pitcher, McGuire, Golson.
Now McGuire Golson, who hit a foul pop-up when he led off the 3rd. His only plate appearance. Salas brings it. Curveball in the outside corner, strike. Salas is feeling it. He's kind of walking those circles out there, strutting around, looking confident. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Another breaking ball. He's ready to pitch again, but Golson kind of steps out there for a moment. Anything to kind of break up the momentum. 0-2, swung on and missed. Make that 5 straight strikeouts. Woo! I said woo twice already. That's enough for 1 game. I guess that's in honor of my dad. He used to do that all the time. All right, Jaden Porter. Salas rocks and fires. Swung on and missed it. The curveball, 0-1. Salas always from the stretch, ready to bring another one. Here it comes. Curveball again, grounded foul. David Martin runs at it, and Coach Grimm makes the play over there with his bare hands. So Travis gets the softball win and a shutout over Austin, but they're getting shut out on the baseball field by Elkins just outside, and Salas had taken off his cap and headed for the dugout. He thought that was strike 3, but the count is 1-2. I think you're going to hear a big cheer from the Elkins Knights if he gets another strikeout, but that's way outside. Abadi digs it out as he slid way over to his right. Two on the way. Outside 3-2 as he works to Jaden Porter. Salas went to the back of the mound. Now he's atop the bump and ready to bring the 3-2. Here it comes. Fly ball, right field. Going back is Braylon Payne. He's under it, makes it look easy. It's a 1-2-3 inning, and the strikeout string is snapped, but 6 straight retired by Salas on that fly ball to center field. And we have played 5 innings. Elkins on top of the Travis Tigers, 5-0 on VypeFortBend.com.
Hey, batter, swing! Oops, should have said driver. We love baseball season at First Tire and Automotive and want to see you swing by for great deals. $50 off brake pad replacement, buy one, get one free windshield wiper blades, $100 off 4 tires or $50 off 2 tires, and save up to $100 on Michelin, Continental, Goodyear, and Hercules tires. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. firsttireandauto.com.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stavanaugh with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
Sean Kokar to lead off for the Elkins Knights. Here's the pitch from Golson. It's a fastball, strike at the letters. We're in the top of the 6th inning, and it is 5-0. The Elkins Knights on top, bouncing back very nicely after a disappointing 2-1 loss to Ridge Point on Tuesday night. 0-1, outside corner, a curveball from Golson, and it's 0-2. Kokar pitched beautifully against Ridge Point, but took the loss. That was kind of tough. Golson tapping his feet several times on the pitcher's rubber before bringing the ball home, but it's downstairs for a ball. 1-2. Kokar struck out in the 2nd, but he got on and came home in the 4th. Golson taps the foot again, brings the 1-2, and that is roped to left field, and it is going to get down near the corner. Cut off over there by Gonzalez. It'll be a double for Kokar as he slides in safely. Gonzalez made a good throw to make it close, and Dean applied the tag, but it's a double by the number 9 hitter to lead things off for Elkins in the 6th. Already in command, 5-0. Now Braylon Payne hasn't done anything at the plate other than reach on an error, which happened in the 4th. However, he did throw out a runner at the plate to end an inning. It was one of those bring it on home and shut up the home crowd. A perfect peg to Logan Abedy. So with a runner at 2nd and nobody out, Payne stands in, open stance from the left-handed box. Golson starts him with a tailing fastball, burns off the outside corner, strike 1. Golson looking over the top of his glove, now looks back at 2nd. Kokar takes his lead. 0-1 on the way, swung on and missed, took something off of it and fooled Braylon Payne. If he wants to go the other way with it, there's a long gap between the left field foul line and Nate Gonzalez. He might be thinking that. Golson looks back at 2nd. Here's the 0-2, and it's a high fly ball to center. Dixon ranging back, now comes in and it drops in front of him. It's a cheap base hit. Payne ends up at first base. Kokar stays right where he is. 2 men on with nobody out. The wind really knocked that one down right in front of Dixon. Or I should say Hickson. There's a Dixon on the Knights and a Hickson on the Tigers. And now Braden Malfetto. 2 for 3 with a pair of singles. After getting only 2 hits against Rich Point's Hunter Nichols on Tuesday night, Elkins is really enjoying themselves. They've knocked out a couple of Travis pitchers, and Al Golson brings it to Malfetto. Bunt attempt, but he comes up empty, and it's strike 1. The extra base hits have been few, but the Knights have really kept the merry-go-round in motion, especially in the 4th, and they got something going here in the 6th. There is a bunt between third and home, and the ball is foul, and we'll do it all again. I was a little bit obstructed by a bar in front of me, and Shimon dived away from his crouch behind home plate and made a diving attempt to catch it, but he couldn't quite get to it. So it's 0-2 on Malfetto. Golson looks in with runners at first and second. Finally gets the sign he wants from Shimon. Here comes the pitch, and he swings away. A chopper toward third. Bizard charges, lets it go, hoping it'll go foul, but it stays fair. Everything going the Knights' way. It just started to look, it looked like it was going to roll foul, and that was really Bizard's only chance. He was not going to have time to throw anyone out. So you got the Braylon Payne fly ball in center field where the wind knocks it down, and it drops in front of Hickson. And now you have the little dribbler. So that's a double and 2 singles, and the bases are loaded. And Logan Abadie coming up. 458 hitter with runners in scoring position. Golson has no place to put Logan Abadie. Righty working to righty. Pitch on the way. First pitch swinging down the right field line, foul territory. Kinney over by the dugout makes the catch. And that's one very important out. Abadie very upset that he didn't put that one in play. Now Jacob Binder. Jacob Binder has made a sparkling defensive play, and he caught a line drive. And let's see, who did he rob there? That was against Josh Shimon. I wonder if Shimon, the catcher, is saying anything to him about it right now. The bases remain loaded. Now one out, infield at double play depth. Here's the pitch. And that is lined down the left field line. That's going to bring home at least 2. 1 run, 2 runs as Kokar and Payne come home, and now it is David Martin. Or correction, Braden Malfetto. It's a 3-run double for Jacob Binder. 2 doubles in the inning and 4 hits. And it's the Elkins Knights. Don't look now, but they might run rule the Travis Tigers on their home field. Kokar, Payne, and Malfetto come home. Binder is still at second with only 1 out. And Luke Dixon is the hitter that's due. And now I think we have a little bit of a discussion between the infield umpire and head coach Brent Schmidt of Elkins. I wonder if they're going to call someone out for missing third base. Is that possible? Or have they made Braden Malfetto go back to third base? He's standing there with his batting helmet under his arm. After crossing the plate, he went back toward third base, and that's where the discussion is taking place. And now, all right, so no out has been made, but Braden Malfetto has been made to go back to third base. So he has not scored. So it ends up being a 2-run double for Binder. And now we'll see Luke Dixon. I'm not sure why Malfetto had to go back to third.
Now batting, Luke Dixon.
But now we have a score of 7-0 instead of 8-0. And the Travis infield is in tight. They want to come home with anything because they've got to keep this from becoming a 10-run game. Dixon ready. Kind of a lunging bunt attempt, and he comes up empty. 0-1. I was feeling a little bit sheepish because we hadn't done any Travis Tigers broadcasts. And then you know the usual thing before the game. Assistant coach Larry Chernock joked that they'll blame me if they don't get a win tonight. Well, they're in trouble. And now a throw over to third. Malfetto is back in. Bizard. The throw, Malfetto was getting back in so quickly that Bizard did not even need to apply a tag. Meanwhile, it's 0-1 on Dixon. And that infield really is drawn in tight. Everybody has their toes on the grass. Breaking ball burns off the outside corner, and the count is 0-2 on Dixon. If you can hit something hard on the ground, unless it's right at somebody, you have a very good chance of getting a single to the outfield that will score 2 runs. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball, called strike 3 at the knees, and Dixon didn't think so. He thought that ball was low. So it's a called strikeout for out number 2, and now Adam Wade needs to bring home a couple of runners, one at second. That's Binder, and Malfetto at third. Wade steps back, takes a hard practice swing, adjusts the Velcro on the left glove, and now steps in there. Righty-lefty matchup. Golson out of the stretch, brings the first one. Big rip by Wade, swing and a miss, 0-1. Takes a little deep knee bend as he gets back in the box. Golson brings the 0-1, hesitating in his motion. He holds up that left knee and kind of freezes there for a moment. I saw a pitcher get called for a balk on a similar move in a game last week. Wade waiting for the 1-1. Golson brings it. Another big swing and a miss. So I look forward to, at some point, asking Brent Schmidt what was the reason that Malfetto didn't get to come home from third base. And with the Knights trying to grab a 10-run lead to finish this game early, that's a big run. Here's the 1-2. Wade, foul tip strike into Shimon's mitt, and that will do it for Elkins. So they do score 2 times to take a 7-0 lead, but Travis at least has a little bit of life left. They have 2 more offensive innings coming. This is VypeFortBend.com. Roger Smith, glad you're with us. Our coverage brought to you tonight by Xfinity, the future of awesome. First Tire and Automotive, the Needville Insurance Agency, and Archer Volkswagen. We'll be back.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Learn more about gig speed Wi-Fi and other fast speed options. Get started with Xfinity Internet 50 megabits per second for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. Plus, add Xfinity Mobile and you can save hundreds a year on wireless. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay and 331.22. Restrictions apply. New Connect Internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig Internet and XFi Gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares optimized pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
I just got a text from my friend Mark Sherman of Austin High School. And he says they have VypeFortBend.com turned on to the PA there at Austin, where I presume they're raking the field or having a few beverages. I'm not sure what they're doing there, but I'm sure they're enjoying themselves. And the Elkins Knights having their way thus far, 7-0. They lead the Travis Tigers, who are now batting in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch from Nick Salas. First pitch swinging is a fly ball to right field, and that's going to be an easy play. Micah Dean is out. It was Kokar over there in right field who made the play, and one away after one pitch.
Now batting, number 9, Quentin Hickson.
So Ridge Point having no trouble with Bush. And let's see here. Austin won tonight, 8-0 over Dulles, and Harrison Golden threw a no-hitter. How about that? Salas now working to Quentin Hickson. First pitch swinging, first pitch swing and a miss. 0-1. So Austin's Harrison Golden retired the first 17 hitters. He struck out 11, had a perfect game into the 6th. How about that? So you got the Travis Tigers, unless they can make a huge comeback here, they are going to fall into second place behind Ridge Point, which is winning over Bush tonight. 1-1 pitch, curveball swung on and missed. Quentin Hickson takes a little walk away from the right-handed batter's box. Nick Salas pitching a gem and throws another curveball, swing and a miss, strike. And you can hear his teammates just having a wild time.
Up next, number 27, Lathan.
9th strikeout of the game for Nick Salas. Bases empty, 2 away for Lathan Bazard, who was one of the strikeout victims, but he did have, well, as it turns out, the only Travis hit, and it came in the 3rd inning. And the first pitch to him is a strike. Salas comes set, brings it, breaking ball just missed away. Trying to get a chase out of Lathan Bazard. Here's the 1-1. Just low, over but low. You folks at Austin, by the way, we will have Austin softball on Tuesday at 5:40 p.m. Ridge Point against the Lady Bulldogs. Pitch way outside, and it's 3-1. It's been a long time since Nick Salas has had a count like 3-1. Seems like he's just been getting ahead of everyone and pitching like he has a date at 10 o'clock or even 9:30. But he does walk a man there. 3-1 pitch is outside to Bazard.
Up next, the
A
catcher,
2-out
number 20,
base runner.
Jimmins.
That ends a string of 8 straight batters retired by Salas. Josh Shimon hit the ball hard. robbed of a base hit by a leaping Jacob Binder. And he struck out his only other plate appearance. And he's trying to keep a 9-game hit streak going. Here's the first pitch. Down and away for a ball. I'm going to lean out here, and I look down at the bullpen on the third base side, and nobody is warming up. So it looks like this is Nick Salas's game. Shimon steps out of the box, trying to break up the rhythm. 1-0 the count. Here comes the pitch. There goes the man running, but it's a high fly ball to left field. This will be easy for Victorian. He lost it for a moment. Now he's got it. He had those two palms to the heavens that make a coach have a nervous breakdown. But he made the catch with two hands, no problem. So for the Travis Tigers in the bottom of the 6th, no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. We'll be back on VypeFortBend.com.
Hey, batter, swing! Oops, should have said driver. We love baseball season at First Tire and Automotive and want to see you swing by for great deals. $50 off brake pad replacement, buy one, get one free windshield wiper blades, $100 off 4 tires or $50 off 2 tires, and save up to $100 on Michelin, Continental, Goodyear, and Hercules tires. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. firsttireandauto.com.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stabenow with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
So the Elkins Knights lead it by a score of 7-0, and they bat in the top of the 7th. It'll be David Martin, Elijah Victorian, and Sean Kokar. So they got the Jacob Binder 2-run double. I'm not sure why it wasn't a 3-run double, but they made Sean Kokar go back to third on that play. But no worries for Elkins. They'll try to add to their 7-0 lead right here. And the first pitch up and in on David Martin, as we've had continued work by McGuire Golson, who came on as the 3rd pitcher of the night for Travis in the 4th. Here's the 1-0. Martin takes a pitch high, and you can tell by all the lusty yells coming out of the dugout on the third base side that these Elkins Knights want more runs. Here's the 2-0. Check swing, but it's a strike on the outside corner. Martin is 2 for 3 with a pair of singles, and he scored the first 2 Elkins runs. McGuire Golson brings it. There's another strike burning off the outside corner, and he's even the count, 2-2. Tomorrow at 11:40, batter up show before we bring you Hightower against Terry. Softball on Tuesday night, 6 o'clock first pitch. Austin hosting Ridgepoint. 2-2 pitch. Little chopper goes foul on the left side. I say a little chopper, but it went about 40 feet in the air. Evidently the soil is pretty hard there around home plate. And on Tuesday night, Travis against Ridgepoint, but it doesn't look like the Tigers are going to go into that game undefeated in district. Martin ready for the 2-2. Golson taps the foot, brings it. Breaking ball swung on and missed and squeezed by Shimon. He doesn't even have to throw down to first base or tag Martin. One away.
Now batting,
Little trouble with the curve there, which would be a good title for a movie. Oh, it's already been done. Never mind. Elijah Victorian has scored a run tonight. One of the 7 Travis Tigers runs, Elkins Knights runs, and the first pitch swinging back into the net for strike 1. Elijah takes a moment to readjust the Velcro, steps back into the left-handed box. 0-1 the count. Golson rocks and fires. He's got a very slow wind-up movement. So that is down in the dirt for a ball, 1-1. Yeah, I gotta make a note to not say something that indicates the pitch is coming. You just never know how long it's gonna be before it comes out of his hand. Here comes the 1-1. Victorian fouls it back and over the net. And the count is 1-2. Home plate umpire indicates the count is 1-2, but he also indicates he needs more baseballs. There have been a lot of foul balls out of play. Now Victorian ready, holds the bat high behind his head. Golson brings it downstairs, and it's 2-2. The ball squirted out of Golson's glove and rolled all the way to second base, and it's of no consequence, but it's just funny, some of the things that come out of the dugout. You got some real comedians in there, and they really feed off each other. Okay, here comes the 2-2. Down and in, and the count goes full. I'm surprised Victorian didn't turn to the home plate umpire and say it got me on the top of the shoe. I thought I heard a little tick right before it went into Shimon's mitt. Here's the payoff pitch. High fly ball to center field. Hickson ranging over, and the wind blows it over to left field where Nate Gonzalez makes the play. And there are 2 outs. So now Sean Kokar. He's been really strong the last couple of weeks. Got the right-handed stance, neither open nor closed. Golson brings it. Breaking ball and no swing, and ball 1. You know, there's a truism in sports, or in baseball. There's something that almost always seems to happen. 1-0 pitch. Fly ball right field. Will it get down in front of Luis Torres? He makes the dive. It gets past him. And Kokar moves into second with a double. He's going to turn second, but hold it right there. Luis Torres, playing right field for the Travis Tigers, made a Herculean effort.
Up next, Braden Payne.
And Kokar is going to hand a piece of his equipment, I think the little device that protects his ankle, his front ankle, as he swings. And now he'll go back to second base. So you got to give him a double. And anyway, Kokar in right field caught a fly ball and threw out a Dulles runner at the plate to end an inning, and then he led off the inning that followed, the half inning, the bottom of that inning, and he hit his first home run of the season. So it just seems like if you make a great defensive play to end a half inning and you lead off moments later, you always get a hit, and Kokar got a home run. The first pitch to Braylon Payne is outside for a ball. He singled in his last appearance. 1 for 4 on the night. Did reach on an error in the 5th when the Knights scored 4 times. Kokar leading off second. Here comes the 1-0. Strike at the knees. The thing about Golson is when you get a runner on, then his rate of how fast it takes him to finish his delivery is a lot more predictable. Righty working to lefty. Payne holds the ball high behind the bat, high behind his head, and he fouls one off the right side. Easy for me to say. And it's 1-2. Payne steps back in. Golson with a very serious look in at his catcher, Josh Shimon. Here's the pitch. Payne looks at the ball high and away, 2-2. Good news for the Travis softball team. They are still undefeated in district after whipping up on Ridge Point Tuesday night and shutting out Austin tonight. But the Travis Tigers are in danger of losing the 0 in their loss column in district games in baseball. And a foul ball out of play to the left by Payne. The count still 2-2. (10-1). Elkins has out-hit Travis, and they lead 7-0. Payne, deep crouch. In his batting stance, here comes the 2-2. Gets a piece of the curveball and just hit it off of his own foot. Not one of those painful impacts, but then he reaches down and picks up the ball and throws it back with his left hand. He's a right-handed thrower. Golson looks in, ready to bring another 2-2. Here it comes. Foul tip, and Shimon can't squeeze it, so Payne is still alive. And the umpire needs more baseballs. I'll believe I can, if the folks at Austin who are still out there listening, maybe Mark Sherman can text me. I can't remember who the Bulldogs play next Friday night, but I believe that we're going to have that game. I think maybe it's Travis Austin 1 week from tonight. And then the next day it'll be Kempner at Foster. And there is a hit by pitch. Payne started to swing, and Golson can't believe it. He's thinking, didn't he offer it that ball? But the home plate umpire says it's a hit by pitch. And Braylon Payne reaches again. Now Braden Malfetto, who came home to score in the 6th, but they didn't let him score. They made him go back to third.
Up next, Braden Malfetto.
All right, Braden Malfetto, righty hitter, facing Golson with Kokar at second and Payne at first. 2 outs, top of the 7th. Here's the pitch. High pop up on the infield and foul ground back behind us. I think Shimon's going to run out of room. In fact, he does, because it hit on the net about 20 feet up. And here at Travis, the net goes in from where it is along the fence. It kind of goes in a little bit. So there was nothing Josh could do. He made the sincere effort. In fact, Dylan Kinney made a nice long run himself to try and help out. But Braden Malfetto is still in the batter's box with a count of 0-1. Golson looks in. Brings it. And there's a strike at the belt. 0-2. Jaden Blaylock, Parker Whitty, and Nate Gonzalez will be due to bat for Travis when they make their last stand in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the 0-2. Upstairs to Malfetto, 1-2. The wind has finally died down now that we have a not very competitive game. The 1-2 to Malfetto, and he went after a high one and fouled it back into the screen and laughing at himself. Either laughing at himself or at the funny things that his teammates are saying in the dugout. Golson gets the sign, looks back at second, and brings it to Malfetto. It's a little tapper toward Kenny at first. He's going to take it himself. The big guy is agile, and that retires the side. So we will go to the bottom of the 7th. 7-0, Elkins in command over the Travis Tigers on VypeFortBend.com.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Learn more about gig speed Wi-Fi and other fast speed options. Get started with Xfinity Internet 50 megabits per second for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. Plus, add Xfinity Mobile and you could save hundreds a year on wireless. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay and 331.22. Restrictions apply. New Connect Internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig Internet and XFi Gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares optimized pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
Become a Vype Insider today. Access breaking news in high school sports. Enjoy premium articles and exclusive coverage written by expert analysts, and watch exclusive videos, documentaries on programs in your area. It's only $2.99 a month if you subscribe for the monthly plan. If you go for the yearly plan, it rounds out to just $1.99 a month. It costs you only $24 a year to get all of your Vype news throughout the entire year. Subscribe today. What are you waiting for? It's less than a cup of coffee a month. Become a Vype Insider. $2.99 a month, $23.99 for the whole year. Hey, it's Vype. We will see you at the games.
Jaden Blaylock leads off for Travis. Down 7-0, going to their final at bat here in front of the home crowd. The Elkins Knights have played a masterful game, and Nick Salas, the starter, is still out there. The right-hander brings it. Breaking ball down. 1-0 the count on Jaden Blaylock. He singled in the second for the only hit that Travis has been able to muster. He struck out in his other plate appearance, the 1-0. Breaking ball strike at the knees. I think I can turn my crowd mic up without drowning myself out because there's just no sound coming out of the Travis side. There's a pitch way outside, and it goes to the screen. 2-1 the count on Blaylock. Nate Gonzalez came over to retrieve the ball that went back to the backstop. The 2-1 pitch is high, and it's 3-1. We'll check out the Elkins bullpen. No activity, none. Three and one from Salas. Outside for ball 4. So I wonder if that will prompt a mound conference from the pitcher whisperer, Jason Slanina, one of the assistant coaches for Elkins. Now it's Luis Torres. I guess they call him Lou. And maybe Maybe if the mood was lighter on the Travis side, they would chant Lou, and I'd have to say they're not booing, they're chanting Lou. Lou batting in the place of Parker Whitty, and the first pitch to him is a called strike on the outside corner at the belt. Infield, a double play depth for Elkins. There's a throw over, and they almost got Blaylock leaning the wrong way. There's a ground ball past Adam Wade and into right field. And Blaylock holds it second. It didn't really go right at Wade, and he didn't get a hand on it, so I think we'll give a single to Torres.
15, Nate Gonzalez.
Gonzalez is 0 for 2. 2 runners on with nobody out. Salas trying to hold his shutout. First pitch swinging, shallow right field. It's the second baseman, Balfetto. Goes back and squeezes it. And the runners stay right where they are, 1 away. Pop up by Gonzalez leads us to McGuire Golson. But we'll see if that's going to be the hitter. No, they're sending up someone else. Pinch hitter,
number 14,
Alex Benavides. Backup catcher. And how about that? Benavides, Benny, and the Jets. That's clever. And if Mark Sherman is still listening at Austin, then, well, he's a radio guy. He knows all about that stuff. First pitch in there for a strike. Oh, I forgot to mention that the Austin folks are listening at Randy Ursery Field. 0-1, curveball in the dirt. And Benavides lays off. And the count's 1-1. I wonder if he picked out Benny and the Jets or someone picked it out for him. I don't know. Here's the 1-1. Inside for a ball. Abedy comes up threatening to throw, but doesn't. Torres is the runner at first base. He singled to right field, and before that, Jaden Blaylock reached on a walk. Salas looks back at second, now brings it. Curveball on the outside corner, a beauty. 2-2. Salas brings the next one. That's a pop-up going foul back behind us. Look out. Nobody hurt. Still 2-2. Salas looks back at second. Blaylock taking his lead. And Abedy throws down to first base and cannot get Torres straying off the bag. It was a fairly close play, but he was back in. So 2 Travis hits now because Torres got one in this inning. 3-2 pitch. Pop up on the right side and foul ground. Wade coming over, and so is the catcher Abedy. Wade makes the play, 2 outs. The runner still just at first and second. And now Travis is down to an out, and they have their number 9 hitter, Jaden Porter, due. And that's who it is.
Porter.
Been a long time since I've seen the Travis Tigers beaten this soundly on their home field. I don't know if I've ever seen them beaten by this much on their home field. First pitch swinging, fouled into the darkness on the right side, 0-1. Hope it'll be warmer when we go to peaceful bucolic Pheasant Creek for the Friday night game next week. Here's the 0-1. outside. Aberdeen, nice backhand to keep the runners right where they are. 1-1. Salas brings it. Curveball that kind of backed Porter out of there, but it missed the zone. 2-1. Oh, Salas has pitched a beauty. Wants to keep that shutout, but there is a runner in scoring position. Down and out for a ball, and it's 3-1. Porter looks down at head coach Rick Grimm in the third base coaching box. Now Salas is ready to work. Here comes the 3-1. Bounces it in. Aberdeen blocks it. And the bases have been walked full now. I guess when you say that, it implies that all three of the guys on base walked. Well, that's not the case. Two of them did, but Torres had the single. And now there's going to be a mound conference. And Brent Schmidt takes the ball from Nick Salas in what a well-deserved ovation. Great night. Just awesome job by Nick Salas. Adam Wade is going to finish it for him. We'll step aside, tell you about Wade's pitching numbers. Bases loaded, 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. But it's Elkins trying to finish off a 7-0 win. We'll be back.
Hey, batter, swing! Oops, should have said driver. We love baseball season at First Tire and Automotive and want to see you swing by for great deals. $50 off brake pad replacement, buy one, get one free windshield wiper blades, $100 off 4 tires or $50 off 2 tires, and save up to $100 on Michelin, Continental, Goodyear, and Hercules tires. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. firsttireandauto.com.
The left-hander Adam Wade comes on, and I had put his pitching numbers in blue because I really thought he was going to be the starter tonight. He comes on making his 6th appearance. This is the first time he's come out of the bullpen. A record of 1-1, 13 hits allowed in 23 innings, 18 runs allowed, only 8 of those earned. He's walked 22 and struck out 24. His ERA is 2.44 and his whip is 1.52, and his batting average against 167. Very stingy on the mound is Adam Wade. So now we'll go back to the top of the order. Micah Dean to try and avert the shutout. 7-0, Austin on top. Micah Dean against Salas was 0 for 3. So it's not very often that you can keep Micah Dean off the bases completely. And so far, unless this game gets back to Josh Shimon, his 9-game win hit streak is going to be done, and the Travis Tigers 6-game win streak is likely to come to an end, unless there's a very improbable comeback. Micah Dean, meanwhile, passes behind home plate as Wade continues the warm-up tosses. And Dean wants to talk to Coach Grimm a little bit. Just strategy, you know, you can't, there's no such thing as a 7-run homer or something like that. And
number 19, Adam Wade.
Well, with the wind having died down, I think a long ball is a possibility, but
Micah
you don't want to be swinging for that when you're still 7 runs down. Lefty bringing it to righty as Adam Wade works to Micah Dean with the bases loaded. Here's the first pitch, and it hit him in the left leg. And Travis is on the board. Just like that.
Up next, number 9, Quentin Dixon.
All right, so Luis Torres is now at third. Jaden Porter's now at second, and Micah Dean, with his leg likely throbbing a little bit, goes to first. And now Quentin Hickson.
Let's go, birthday boy.
It's his birthday? Thank you. First pitch to him. That's a strike, which might not be a strike if it wasn't 7-1. It was one of those pitches. But you know he'll have to expand his zone. 0-1 as Wade brings it. That's also on the outside corner, and now the Tigers are down to their final strike. And the birthday boy, Quentin Hickson, steps back in. Wade ready. Brings it. Curveball, called strike 3. Good afternoon, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. And Adam Wade comes on and gets a called strike 3 to end it. And there you have it. Big win for the Elkins Knights. We'll be back with the totals right after this.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stavanaugh with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Learn more about gig speed Wi-Fi and other fast speed options. Get started with Xfinity Internet 50 megabits per second for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. Plus, add Xfinity Mobile and you could save hundreds a year on wireless. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay and 3/31/22. Restrictions apply. New Connect Internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig Internet and XFi Gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares optimized pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
Hello, I'm Gary Horn with Horn Solutions. We agree with energy analysts that the energy market has stabilized. We anticipate significant merger and acquisition activity. Good resources are scarce. Horn Solutions is positioned to assist you in accounting, finance, IT, and supply chain. Our staff can assist you with outsourcing, or we can supply you with resources to join your staff. Visit hornsolutions.net for details.
Gary Horn is a highly successful businessman who has made a huge impact in people's lives, and he loves what he does for a living. That's a big reason why Gary Horn and Horn Solutions support Get a Great Gig. Get a Great Gig is a free job search consultation service that will help you find a job you love, whether it's to make more money or get personal fulfillment in the career of your choice. Email them at getagreatgig@gmail.com or on Twitter at getgreatgigs.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
Made a little boo-boo on the audio board there, and you got to hear the Austin players down the left field line, and they're I think they're picking up head coach Brent Schmidt. Oh, they're singing happy birthday to somebody. I'm not really sure who it is, but I do know that Quentin Hickson of Travis also has a birthday today, but it's not so happy. But somebody on the Elkins side is enjoying one of the greatest birthdays ever. Okay, so the totals on this ball game for the Elkins Knights: 7 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 runners on base. for Travis. Only 1 run on 2 hits. They made 3 errors, and I was not able to compile an accurate account of runners left on by the Travis Tigers. But they are no longer unbeaten in District 26A play. They are now 5-1, and the Ridge Point Panthers are 6-0. But before I tell you about other games, I'll tell you that the winner was Nick Salas, 6 2/3 innings, only 2 hits allowed, 1 run. It was not earned, and it didn't score until after he left the mound, and Adam Wade came in to finish it for him. 9 strikeouts for Salas and 4 walks, and that's not off the chart great, but 2 of the walks came in the final inning. So he was just absolutely dominant tonight. And so Travis loses to fall to, 5-1 in district play, and the Knights win to improve to 4-2. Ridge Point wins tonight over Bush in dominating fashion. And so the Panthers are now 6-0 in their district games, and they stand alone in first place as we look forward to the Wednesday game between Travis and Ridge Point. Austin beat Dulles tonight at Randy Ursery Field. Harrison Golden, the senior right-hander, had a perfect game going into the 6th. He struck out 11 in the game as the Bulldogs defeated Dulles 8-0, a no-hitter for Harrison Golden. He retired the first 17 that he faced. So thank you, Mark Sherman, for that information. Thank you, Clary Groen, for information about Ridge Point and their apparent win over Bush. I didn't get a final score on that one. And I just want to remind you that tomorrow at 11:40, we will come to you from Hightower High School as the Hurricanes host Terry. Then we got softball on Tuesday night, Austin hosting Ridge Point. Ridge Point second place in the district behind the Travis Tigers girls. And then on Wednesday, it is Travis against Ridge Point, and that game, I can't even remember if it's at Siena or if it's here. It doesn't matter. We'll be there on VypeFortBend.com. Then we'll have Austin and Travis next Friday, and then on a week from tomorrow, Saturday, April the 9th, we will have the game between Foster and Kempner. So I think that about wraps it up. So for everyone on the VypeFortBend.com team, let's start with Suna Venkat, Merle Bertrand, and the producer extraordinaire, Randy Fry, the minister of audio. And also, let's see, who did I leave out? Bob McKay, Patrick Kinnick. Thank you so much. And also thanks to Dina Scott, the athletic director of Fort Bend ISD, all the things that she and her staff do to help us out. Roger Smith saying good night from 1111 Harlem Road, where the Austin's over at Austin, where the Elkins Knights come through with a win 7-1 over the Travis Tigers. Good night, everybody, and we'll talk to you from Hightower tomorrow at 11:40 a.m. This is VypeFortBend.com.